Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Crimson Pharaoh. Welcome back to episode 10 of the Beginner's Guide series, and I think this will be a relatively short one today. I had a viewer ask me to take a look at TOA teams, so we'll do that real quick, and then I'll just update you guys on the Tricaru progression, how things are going there, and kind of what I'm looking at trying to get done there. So I suppose I should be making sure I'm using energy here. Select all boss monsters. Select all... Oh, those ones always screw me up. Okay, so we can start dragons here, get that moving, and then we will take a look at the TOA teams right here. So this is hard mode. I'm at 71, and I've basically been using this team to do most of hard mode. I don't think I've had to use... I haven't really used anything else. Like Lapis is just too slow on the free set that you get, and then Verd I tried a couple stages with, doesn't do enough. Even on Violent. Lupinus doesn't do enough. Crow isn't good enough either. So basically I've got this team. I mean, these are basically the only ones I can use anyway. But I will say to clear normal, for the first time I cleared normal, I had this right here. It was, yeah, because this doesn't work. So I think this was the team I beat TOA normal with for the first time. I didn't have Spectra done yet. I'm pretty sure this was the team. So... for anyone that's, trying to finish TOA normal, this team should work. I don't have enough time to run it in this video, but that should work. Spectra is obviously a very good unit. You can just put him in for Crow if you haven't him done already. I would recommend doing that. It's a little safer that way. So yeah, anyway. For the future of TOA, I don't really have anything different. I mean, having dots in TOA hard is obviously very nice, but I'm probably just going to continue with the Vero, Spectra, Sigmaris, Fran Lauren team. I mean, it covers everything. This Vero covers her immunity almost never being up when the enemy seems to be debuffing. He's also got stun and pushback on bosses. Does damage based on enemy max HP, so does Spectra and Sigmaris. Spectra's got the attack bar pushback, attack break, speed slow, freeze, healing, immunity, attack power buff, stripping, defense breaking. Bella can be thrown in there, probably for Lauren if you need that, if you need two healers. So, yeah. I would just go with pretty basic stuff for TOA. I wouldn't even recommend using the Water Homunculus for TOA. I mean, in my case, I have to make it work without him because I need the Fire Homunculus, most likely. I'll go with Fire to make sure that my Rift Beasts are working. I might go with the Wind because I think I can use the Wind in the Wind and the Water. But for the Fire one, it's almost just better for Wind, but it might be better for Light and Darks dungeons. Like, I don't know, so I'll have to do a little bit of some research into that stuff. But anyway, the Tricaru team is coming together. He's good to go, other than just he needs grinds. So these are all maxed. All this stuff is maxed. He needs 191. So he needs like 20. I calculated it to, I need 26% more defense on that first one there, which can come in the form of grinds for this defense percentage and this defense percentage, so that's a pretty easy 5. I'd say it's pretty easy 5% right there. Obviously, I'd love to get purple grinds on there and up to 7, because that could be 14% on, and then I just need 12%. But really, that can be done with just doing these flats, doing flat stuff right here. So 1% of this number is just 7.36. That's just 1% is 7.36 of the Ikaru thing here. So just getting a grind that gets 20 more defense on there is almost 3% more, so I can get, 3%, 3%, 3% about. So I could get like 9% more there. So 9% plus the, if I can get 14%, that is, what, 25, so. Oh, and then this one too, if I could get 20 here. So I can just barely get it if I get some better grinds, but it's all about the grinds to finish him up there. So, yep. This one here, I'm not quite done with. I have these two done. They have flats on them. This does not. I would love to get a guard rune that has a flat stat there and for defense somewhere on there. Or I could gem it on. I'm sure I'll get a gem. Maybe. And then I can throw that on, and that might be good too. This has 28% defense, rolled really nicely. This has 26% defense, also rolled very nicely there. So these two are solid. I probably will leave those. If I can get really good guard runes, I would go for that. If I can get the same percentage, but in guard, it's just way easier to get the Tricarus up. But it's hard to do that. This one, I don't know if this is going to be enough, even though he's on double guard, but he's got low defense percentages on both of these. Right here, he does have flat there I can grind up, but yes, this is looking tough, but I do have flat defense on these two here, 2 and 6. Don't have it here, but I can grind it, gem it on maybe. But also the guard, I'm basically just relying on the guard set to pull me through there. But this one is done actually. So this one I just have to awaken this one to find out what's second awakened, to find out where the defense is sitting, and then from there it'll be a lot clearer what I need to do. It's pretty likely I'm going to have to get better guard runes for here, just flat out, because these are rough. This isn't even that terrible, even though it doesn't have flat. Like, these aren't bad either, but this is kind of rough here. You need pretty good percentages in slot 3 and 5 to make this team work. But this one, I'm not quite done with these two yet, so that'll help me to get to the final number there. And I need artifacts, so I think this one will need the least grinds, actually. It should need the least amount of grinds after I get this up, and then the artifacts, but it's hard to say, because, yeah, it's hard to know. Anyway, it's all about grinds, and this one probably needs these two changed. But yeah, I'm pretty close. I really am pretty close. I just need to get into R3, probably. R3 and farm the crap out of R3. I should really try for R4. If I can do Rift Raid 4, I will be getting gems that are of a higher quality much more frequently, and might even complete it faster. But it's hard to say because I don't have units for Raid that are really that good. I would say the best damage dealer for starting is sitting down here. I have 10 pieces for her. 10 pieces for Xiaolin there. From there, it's like I don't have any of the Barbaric Kings very close either for a branding chance. So, Hua, not even close as well. So it's kind of hard. Xihua is just a later skill for the BJR5 team. So yeah, it's pretty hard to say exactly what I'm going to do for that. I feel like Vigor would be good. I feel like Vigor would be pretty decent for the front line. I'd love to get Xiong Fei done. I have the guild points I need to get the units there, and then I just have to farm Scenario. So I could actually do Xiong Fei for my next 6-star, but I really don't want to do any more farming. Like, I have Darien as well. Darien is sitting in here at 5 stars. I should really 6-star him. If I had Darien and Xiong Fei already 6-starred, my job would be a whole lot easier, but I need to try to make something work in Raid to get gems and grinds. Like, R3 is really easy. Like, even with a team that doesn't make any sense, like Sigmaris and Lapis are in there, I think. So, like, it's, it really doesn't make any sense, but, like, the rune quality is good enough that, I get through. I do typically 35%. I think that's like my average 35% contribution in R3, so it's not like I'm getting carried or anything. I, do what I'm supposed to do, but yeah, I mean, like Konamiya would be great to have 6-star as well. He's a great cleanser there. Yeah, but I gotta work something out. I've got to work something out. So anyway, I think that's all for this one. Just been grinding Tricaru literally all week, doing everything I can to get this stuff together. Like this thing that's like 85 more successful runs or something, and I've got runes on him, so most of them will be. So he will be good to go in 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3, well, 3, probably 3 days. He'll be good to go. But anyway, yeah, that's all for this one. Hopefully the TOA team was helpful, and yeah, just if you guys are working on Tricaru, feel free to leave a comment and say if what's helping you guys hit the defense that you need, because it's just really hard. Like, I don't even have the tower where I need it yet either. I should show this off before I hop off. I mean, I've got 4 levels to go to get to level 10, which for anyone that's using the older charts where it has 10 levels, you just have to go every 2 levels for what it is currently. So level 5 back then is level 10 now. So I'm actually close. I mean, like, what? That's 1,000 more glory points. You can farm 1,000 glory points pretty fast. So anyway, yeah, that's all for this one, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see everybody in the next video.